Hi guys, today in the workshop we have a 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan. This is the 2-litre engine and it's having an issue with losing coolant. Now we've already diagnosed this car and there's a coolant leak coming from one of the metal pipes that is on the underside of the engine. So let's go get that replaced.
So the first thing that we need to do is remove this under tray. There's a series of Torx bolts holding it on and it should pull right off.
So with that under tray off, we can see we've already got a little drip coming from this pipe that's on the external water pump. It goes up to this metal pipe which is corroded. Oh, and it's just flaking away when I touch it. But yeah, when this is hot, it's managing to leak out of this metal pipe here. So we have to replace this entire metal pipe which goes up over the drive shaft, underneath the DPF, up there, and it goes to a little T-piece which might be a little awkward to get to, but I should be able to get my pliers in there. Right, let's start taking coolant pipes off. But make sure you have a drip tray ready, so because when I take this connector off, coolant is going to go everywhere. And you know what I like to say, if you're not covered in coolant when you're doing a job like this, then you're doing it wrong. So to take this off, I'm using these fake pliers. See if you can see the part number there. I've tried looking for these online and I can't find them. I got these off a tool truck, random tool truck that came around. Wiggle this over. There you go. Now, just need to carefully remove this rubber pipe because these can be quite tight and you don't want to damage the rubber section because that we have to reuse. So this might be a little bit risky, putting the camera this close to this coolant pipe, but we're going to risk it. So I'm using a blunt hook in order to try and remove this pipe. Let's try to slightly, gently break the seal. Again, slowly work your way around. There we go. It's a little bit difficult to see, but just up here there's a 10mm which this bracket connects to, which is part of the metal coolant pipe. So we're going to take off that 10mm just with a 10mm spanner and see if that'll help free it up. There's another bracket a little bit further up, which might be a little bit more awkward to get to. I might have to take this cover off to see where we are with that one. So just try and crank this 10mm. Right, so it's just a little 10mm nut. So if you follow this pipe up, above this little plastic guard for the drive shaft, there's another 10mm just here where my finger is. Yeah, you've got to feel for it, but you are able to get it. There you go. It's a little 10mm bolt and a lovely armful of CV grease. Lovely. So now all I'm going to do is disconnect these two rubber pipes off this T-piece. So again, with these pliers, should be able to just get on them. There's one. So I've managed to move that clip just off of this T-piece. There's a little kind of friction protector on that pipe, so you can't move it too far away from it. So again, with this blunt hook, you can try and do the same as the other pipe, where just get in underneath the seam and try and break the seal, and then try and work those rubber pipes off to release the metal pipe. But when you do break the seal, it'll allow air into some of the pipes, so this will start leaking again, so just be aware of that. So here, from where that pipe is leaking, just above there, there is a sneaky 13 bolt, which is also holding this metal pipe in position. So you're gonna have to undo that as well, just before this will be free, and then I can work it off then, the final part of that pipe. So we take this 13 off. So there's that 13. So that's freed up this pipe So now I should be able to work off the rubber pieces on the T-piece. Here we go. Oof. Now that did not want to come off nicely. Oh, well, it's off. So now that that's free, we have to get covered in coolant again. But gently maneuver it around everything so that it comes out nicely. That was more awkward than it needed to be. So we've had the original pipe off of the car and we can see the issue here, the amount of corrosion build up on this pipe. Apparently this is a really common issue and Volkswagen keep a few of these pipes in stock because they're that common. So let's get the new one fitted. So with that off, we've got a new one here, so we'll just fit this and then we'll swap over that rubber pipe on the end. This side in first, maneuver it around the drive shaft so that it's up where it needs to be. And you can just line everything up and on the mounts where the brackets bolt on. It's going to be awkward with the camera, but we'll have to try and work these rubber pipes now from the T-piece onto there and then reposition the clips. We do have replacement clips, so we'll be fitting new to this. Oh, there we go. So I've almost got this one all the way back on, but because we had to put this clip in place, I'll have to release the tension on that, try and work the pipe all the way back home and then put it back in place. So with those rubber pipes just loosely on the connections of that T-piece, I'm going to put back on the brackets, or the 10 mils that are holding the brackets in places, sorry, and the 13, just so that I've got a little bit more stability in the pipe, so that when I try to maneuver the clips, it's not all trying to move with me in that direction. So hopefully that should make things a little bit easier trying to get that pipe back into place. So remember, it's this 10 mil up here, this 13 mil, and another 10 mil just up above this little cover here for the drive shaft. So this pipe I've managed to compress that clip and then work the pipe back into place. I've managed to get this pipe all the way home. Again, it is awkward to get the clips because you need to compress it with this, compress it with your pliers and then use your other hand to help guide it on into place. Just wiggle that into place. Right, so those two pipes are on the T-piece. Now I've just got to swap over the rubber pipe that connects this metal section back to this external water pump. So wiggle that into place. Most cars have a similar way of bleeding the coolant, but some with these external water pumps may have a feature using a diagnostic tool that you can activate to help move the coolant around. So always check on the correct procedure when working on your car. So we've just done our road test, double checked everything for leaks and everything's okay. So yeah, that's another one done. I can go back to the customer. I hope this has helped, guys. If it has, please give us a like, share this video, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to get back to you. For now, guys, that's it for this video. Cheers.